And he's not happy. Okay. Hey loves, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. And welcome back to our Hot Tea Legacy Challenge. So we are here with Miss Carolina and she is trying to take out the trash. We do live in a residential rental. And if you haven't done any residential rental living, then you might not know that you get some challenges periodically. So our girl is trying to take care of all of the trash that she has around her apartment and try to get everything cleaned up. So we're just working on that right now. And hopefully we'll get a little bit of money from this. You typically get like a few simoleons from doing these little challenges. Not a lot, but a little at least. And she kind of gave up. We could pay 200 simoleons and get it completed, but she can't reach this one. Okay, there we go. She could pay 200 simoleons and get it completed. And honestly, we probably could. We're doing pretty good for money right now. She does only have, she has like over 2,000 simoleons, which is really good for her. And I'd say, I don't even know if we're going to have 5 trash cans. Oh, okay. Seth is thinking about getting a new job. I'm gonna say yes. I feel like he asked us that in the last part too. Like, I feel like my boy is going through jobs, but maybe he didn't because he's been in education. He was in education when I created him, so maybe he hasn't changed jobs. Okay, we need to empty it 2 more times. I know this one over here I think was full. We can all we can do is call trash removal. Should we? I feel like she's cleaned up all the trash. I'm not sure. I can't remember if we can travel while we have this going on or not. She's upset about unpleasant surroundings, but the house is actually pretty clean, or the rental's pretty clean. So I'm not sure what she's worried about. But in this part, I want to focus on wedding festivities. So that was our fiance that just called us asking about his career. So this is Seth. We are engaged. We're very satisfied in our relationship. Lots of positive sentiments. I mean, a real love story, you know? And in the last part, we made 2 new friends. So we have Adeline and Haley. I did go ahead and give them a makeover. So I think what I actually want to do is have them travel. So I put down like a bridal boutique. And I was thinking that maybe they could go and check it out. Maybe look at some wedding dresses. Just, you know, to kind of do a little wedding stuff. And then I think maybe tonight we'll have a little bit of a batch party. And then honestly, I think maybe we'll do the wedding tomorrow. So realistically, if we can get, Haley is who I think we want to be our sim of honor. If we can get her to agree, then I think maybe we can plan the wedding already. So here she is with her new makeover. I think she's super cute. And she did agree to be our sim of honor, which is perfect. And I do think that she's like so cute. I really like making over sims that I just kind of find randomly in the world. And I kind of love her aesthetic. I decided to go for something a little bit more like formal and honestly maybe a little bit, I don't know, a little bit darker just because she does have the, what's the trait? The macabre trait. So I decided to go for something kind of like that. So why don't we go ahead and have them come in here and let's try on the outfit. Is she tired? Oh, she is actually tired. Why don't we go ahead and have her come over here and try on a couple of dresses. These are definitely not what I think we would go for, but I do think it's cute. This is like a bridal shop that was already pre-built, which I think is really nice. I do like having things like this in my game. Also, oh, they did. They added some jewelry. This is really nice, actually. That dress is pretty. I wish we could ask her thoughts on my outfit. Let's ask about her day. I wish we could like ask what she thinks about the dress. She is sad. I'm not sure what's wrong, but they did just get some positive sentiment. Let's talk about cooking because we do love to bake. And like I said, I kind of see her having these 2 as kind of like her primary friend group. I want her to have some friends just so we can like have some sims that we hang out with. But I do love that whenever they created this, they went ahead and placed some of these different jewelry items. It looks like I could actually sell these, which is honestly kind of hilarious. But let's go ahead and while we're here, hop in and let's plan our outfit. And we'll kind of count this as our girl picking out her wedding dress, because I don't think I have a wedding fit for her already. I do love kind of all of her different clothes. I don't think, yeah, her formal wear is not a wedding dress. So let's go ahead and add one in. So looking at some options. Ooh, okay. That's honestly kind of like perfect. I don't know if we should go. This is our first wedding, but again, you know, that's not how she's thinking of it. Honestly, I kind of love this. I'm all about the dramatics. And I think it might be like a blush pink kind of. This is white, but it actually still almost feels a little bit pink to me, but I think we might go a little bit pinker. I just envision her having a pink wedding dress. And honestly, I will admit, if I haven't mentioned or you haven't seen me say, part of the reason why I associate pink with wedding dresses, because I did actually have a pink wedding dress myself. It was a very light pink. Like, it honestly is almost like pretty hard to identify as being pink, but it was. And I think that it just kind of always reminds me of my own wedding. And then let's see, let's plop a big diamond on our girl. That's pretty, like a rose gold. I've always wanted a rose gold ring, to be honest, but I think we'll go silver. I think it just fits a little bit better. And I guess we'll need to change her lashes because I have the lashes that interact with the ring. Which one's the second one? Okay, there we go. And then should we change her makeup up a little bit? I actually really like this makeup. I don't know that I would do something more for her wedding, but maybe we'll go a little bit more sparkly. And I do think we want to keep this lip how it is. For earrings, those are smaller. They're just studs, but I do feel like you wouldn't wear, I was gonna say I feel like you wouldn't wear really big earrings for your wedding, but actually I feel like I did wear like a little bit of a larger earring for my wedding, but I had my hair down and I think I'm gonna put her hair up. So let's maybe do these, and then we don't need a different hair, but I want to try some different options for hair. I can't remember if I have veils in my game still. I know that I have had them before, but I might have taken them out. I might not have remembered to leave. I probably should have downloaded some before this, but I think it's fine. Like I said, this isn't our only time that we get to do this, so we can always add them. We could of course do like a tiara. That's actually really pretty. I do have the Royalty and Legacies pack. These could be really pretty actually, even if we don't have a veil. Like, that's really pretty. Oh, of course I did download the CC from this collection, so we could do, a full cathedral veil. I love it. I'd also love like one of these if we had a different hairstyle, but I think that's fine. Honestly though, I really like this. I think this is really pretty. I think we're gonna go for it. I think it looks really good on her. And then she needs a necklace as well. Were there earrings that came with my wedding story just to match with the necklace? There were. I don't know if these really feel like they actually match, but maybe. Or these? Probably this, I think, huh? Okay, I think that is perfect. I think she looks very pretty. I am so excited. Our girl's gonna look like an absolute bride at her wedding. And I'm so excited for her to get married for the only time, like she's going into this, she believes she's found the love of her life. She's waited her entire life for this moment. It's perfect. So there we go. We have our wedding dress planned. I don't know. I feel like I only want to have one sim, like technically in the wedding, just because I feel like these weddings barely work on a good day. So I think the more things you have, the more difficult it is. I guess we'll announce our engagement. I'm pretty sure she knows, but I think it's fair to announce it. I wish I knew why she was sad. Ask about her day. I wish we could just ask what's wrong. We probably can, to be honest. Like, I love it. Love it. Oh, is that Bess? Y'all think Bess is getting married? Honestly, I don't think her and Jules are married, like, automatically at the beginning of the, like, when you first start a save file. So they actually could be getting married. I want to hire a vendor for that little shop in the back. So I think you can buy wedding flowers at it. And I think that would be really cute. And we've got a little bit of money, so I think it's okay. Let's go here because I feel like it didn't just let me do it. But I would love to be able to buy like the wedding flowers, and I don't want to have to go to, oh, okay, no. There we go. We hired someone. So that's perfect. Oh, She's scaring her. It's fine. There we go. So yeah, hopefully they get here soon so that we can buy some flowers for the wedding. We don't have to travel for what's the world? The one that came with My Wedding Stories. Honestly, I kind of would love to set up everyone. Is this like one of the traits? Is that, yeah, cringe. And also they're like, don't like him because he's cringe. That's kind of hilarious. But yeah, I think we can go buy some flowers and then maybe we'll take a nap. So then that way we can go out tonight because our girl is tired. But let's see what we can find for wedding flowers. Oh, like I said, I really kind of want to lean into this like wedding and like really kind of focus on doing everything that we can. I think we'll probably go for the blush rose bouquet. I think that fits, especially considering kind of what we've done. I think the cheaper one is fine. Oh, you can also sell flowers here. That's cute. I've never done that. Okay, let's go ahead and travel home. We had fun with the girls, and like I think it's fine. Like we'll just have like a little afternoon, and then we'll meet back up tonight and just kind of go out to the club. We won't bring them with us. Okay, well it literally started the trash over, which is not ideal, but it's fine. I'm just gonna let her sleep for a little while because she's tired. And then once we get up, we can kind of take care of getting something planned. Kind of hoping to get her into the green, but I think, oh. Well, I was wondering why she got up because I was going to say I wanted her to sleep until she got into the green, but she is pregnant. Okay. Honestly, perfect for the story. I do have Risky Woohoo on, so I knew this was a possibility. Her and Seth did woohoo in the last part. And it looks like our girl is pregnant. So I do think that we will need to have our wedding tomorrow. So honestly, let's go ahead and hop in and plan that. So let's add a wedding event. Okay, so we will have our wedding ceremony tomorrow. So we have our bride and groom. We have our sim of honor. We don't need to add an officiant. For guests, we'll invite everyone that we know. And then we'll exchange vows. We'll do a first dance. I think we'll do a spousal kiss and we'll try it. We'll try to walk down the aisle. This is, this can be a bit much when it comes to this game, but we're going to try it. And I swore that I'd added a wedding venue to this world. Okay, hold on. Let me hop into manage worlds real quick because I swore I added a wedding venue because I knew that they were going to have a lot of weddings. So I needed to have a venue. Yeah, it's right here. I don't know why that didn't show up. Yeah, it's a wedding venue and it's just is a wedding venue. Let me look. Is it missing something? Okay, let me check this out and try to figure out what's going on with it because this is where I want to have our wedding. Okay, I went and double checked and it is a wedding venue. Though when I went into like build mode, it initially thought that it was a residential thing. So I'm thinking maybe that was the issue. So let's try to plan it again. Everything will be the same, but okay, there we go. We have our wedding venue. We'll have our wedding. Let's do like 4 p.m. That feels like a good time for the wedding. And I guess it automatically picks your first formal wear, which honestly, you know what? I'm just going to leave it because I'm just going to have her change clothes when we get to the wedding because I took the time to make that outfit and I'm about to remake it. So it's fine. We might need to edit Seth's outfit a little bit because I don't think I gave him anything. Honestly, you know what? I don't hate it. For dress code, let's go for polished. And then for colors, let's have everyone go for pink. I think that'll be nice. I actually don't mind Seth's outfit. I wonder if I should have her bake a wedding cake. I feel like maybe I should, but I'm going to go with this for now. And then maybe we'll have her come down later. And does this say my wedding's on Monday? Okay, yeah, there we go. That was just like glitched for a second. I was like, no, my wedding should be. You know what? Let's try and see. Okay, we don't have a high enough level to make a wedding cake, which I think is fine. We still need to take a little bit more of a nap just because she's still tired. I think I'm gonna have her wait to tell Seth about the pregnancy until after the wedding. And you know what, because we will have a little bit of money, I'm just going to pay the 200 simoleons to have the trash removed so that way we don't have to worry about it, even though that didn't count either. You know what, it's fine, nothing counts. Let's go up and take a nap real quick because I do still want to do some batch party stuff. Just I do still want to have some batch party activities tonight. So I'm still gonna add another wedding event, and it took me a little while to realize that this is where these things were, and also that you can have like a ceremony and a reception separately. I don't really even know what the difference in that would be, but we're gonna do a batch party, and we'll invite just these three. I know that we didn't necessarily get on with Cam that well, but I think it's fine. I don't think we need to add any of these things, so let's just do dancing, drinks, and have toast. Because we're just going to do it at the club. And we're going to do it... It's going to be late. Let's do 10 p.m. Like, we're going to have the girls out real late the day before the wedding. Because, like, honestly, I don't think that Carolina's super responsible. Okay, there we go. We got the trash overload completed. We got 75 simoleons, even though we paid 200 for it. But whatever. I'm not about to complain too much. There we go. We got our energy up to the green. Honestly, I think she can keep sleeping a little bit up until it's time to go. So we'll get her up and then we'll head out to the batch party. I don't think I've ever done one of these, so I'm kind of curious. I don't really even know what all the activities for it are, but I think it should be fun. I think our girl will enjoy herself, and that's all that matters. And she can announce to all her friends that she's pregnant. So is Alex Moyer like a base game sim? Because she's in my save file that I'm doing that's like a base game save file. And I just kind of assumed she was a randomly generated townie, but this is the exact same sim and I didn't place her. So I'm just really curious. This is, you know what, maybe these save files are the same base save file. So maybe that's why. Maybe she'd already generated in. Oh, she's very angry though. Let's discuss interests, because I could give her a makeover also and she could be one of our friends because I've already made her over. Okay, I don't think I've saved the makeover for Alex into my... Okay, yeah. You know, it's fine. They're not having fun anyways, and she's just telling us off. So we're in here in our party wear, and I don't know where my girls are. Oh, okay. I thought in the last part that I'd change this because, you know, I think it's a bit much. I think I want y'all to put your clothes back on. I really do. I just, you know, I get it. I really do. But I think we got to put our clothes back on. So let's go ahead and come over here and order some drinks. Let's call attendees to activity and let's get drinks. Okay, so I guess this works the same way as the weddings where like you call everyone over. Okay, also, how cute is she? I'm obsessed with this outfit. Like, Haley, the queen that you are. So we'll call everyone over to get drinks and we'll order a drink. Let's order our favorite drink. I don't think we have it so far for her. I feel like because this works like the wedding, they're not actually in a group though. So like, I don't really know. I think maybe this is all that this one's gonna be. Like it just comes up as like these 3 activities. My wedding stories, the events work a little differently than they do for like anything else. Like honestly, I don't even know how you know when something's over when it comes to a My Wedding Stories event. What's your favorite drink? I love to find out my Sim's favorite drink because, you know, a sweet and spicy. Okay, love that, girl. But yeah, I like to find out my Sim's favorite drinks just because it's kind of one of the only things that the Sims can have, like, that really has any sort of personality. So let's go ahead and, okay, Carmen, you know what, girl? You're really not playing around here. Let's share excitement. Oh, okay, this one's just about like celebrities. I want to just like share excitement that, you know, we're at my bachelorette party, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and we'll just dance with her. Like, okay, girl, like this fit is an absolute moment. I'm living for it. This is a sim from the gallery, so she is, you know, fully dressed, but I do think that's a lot. It's nice though. The boots are maybe not my favorite, but otherwise pretty cute. How do we have a toast? Oh, okay, so we need to have the celebration bucket, which we don't have, so I think we won't have any toast, but that's fine. So we'll just kind of hang out a little bit. Let's have everyone spend some time together. Why don't we ask for marriage advice? Oh, we got the DJ mixing skill. I don't think I remember that you can get that skill just from watching people DJ. Is there a werewolf here? Yes, there is. Okay, I was like, what are we all freaking out about? It's Rory. Um, should I make them leave? I don't even have like MC Command Center on them. And then we have our other friend here. Let's have fun. Let's call everyone to have some fun. So we have Adeline here. I think she looks really cute. The party's going a little differently than I expected, mostly because Rory's here. Literally rampaging everywhere. But if Rory could just leave, that would be nice. Should we express doubts about marriage? Maybe. Like, I don't exactly think she's unsure, but like I think she thinks that this is right, but I think she's worried, like, are they just kind of getting married? Are they moving too fast? Should they have waited a little bit longer? But there's really nothing else to do. She's pregnant now. So I think that, you know, she's pretty sure this is, you know, the right thing to do. Let's also go ahead and share the big news with Haley because she is our best friend. So I think that's reasonable. And it looks like Haley's excited. Yeah, she's excited for us. Rory is still here and everyone's still terrified. So that's kind of not ideal. Let's go ahead and order some food. Let's just get some pita and hum. Wait, was that a mac and cheese platter? Oh, meat and cheese platter. I mean, yeah, fine. That tells you something about me. I was like so excited at the idea that we could get like little mac and cheese martini cups. Like, I feel like that's like, that would be so yummy, but it's fine. We can't. Honestly, she's pretty hungry. She's not tired, so we don't necessarily need to leave just yet. But it looks like the bartender's about to go. Probably because they're cowering away from Rory. Ooh, should we introduce ourselves to Candy? I feel like we should. I feel like Candy would make a good potential friend for us. I know that I'm like working through a bunch of like friends, but I just want her to have like relationships because I feel like my Sims usually don't. Honestly, the bartender's gone. I feel like we've been out for a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and travel. Do I need to like, how long does this last? It won't let me travel because I have a social event going, but I can't end it. Is it because I need to like, is it because we have to have the toast? Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Oh, you know what? There is already a celebration bucket in here. Okay, never mind. That's perfect. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, let's go ahead and give a toast. Actually, let's have toast. Rory, please go away. You're ruining my bachelorette party. And then we'll give a toast. So we called everyone over. So hopefully they'll come over and then we can give a toast. You know, she's just like, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I love you girls. Y'all are the best friends I could have ever imagined having. And I'm so excited for my wedding tomorrow. Obviously, she's toasting with juice because our girl is preggers. Okay, so yeah, our party's, we've done everything for the party. Is there, like, I don't have an option to cancel it. And we need to go home. Like, I don't know how long these last. This is the same problem I have with my wedding stories weddings, but I usually have the option to end those. Okay, there it is. The party is over. So we finished the event. You don't get anything for finishing it, which is something. It's definitely something. But we'll have our girl head home and take care of her needs because tomorrow is the big day. Oh, Seth is calling. Believe it or not, I got the new job. Okay, that's perfect. Hopefully it's a good job because, okay, he went for the art career. I think that's fine. I think that's cute. Haley's calling. Ooh, yeah, you should definitely go on a date. You know, we would definitely recommend her going out on dates. And honestly, I'd be happy to give a makeover to any potential partners. I hear you've been up to no good, so I'm gonna extort you. You better give me 1,000 simoleons or else I'm telling everyone what you've done and you'll be in a nasty little scandal. I don't have any money. Like, do your worst. I don't care. Caught in a scandal, public woohoo. She will face disapproval from Sims, decreased performance at work or school, and will even struggle to build skills quickly. Carolina can release an apology or denial statement at the computer. Okay, fine. I'll tell the whole world about what you've done. Good luck, loser. Okay, honestly, that's really annoying. I swear that's one of the people I invited to my wedding and my bachelorette party. Like, are you serious? Extorted? Girl, I didn't even have any money. Okay. And so Seth is also caught up in the scandal because he's the person we have public woohoo with, which I feel like, okay. I mean, is that scandal worthy for my wedding? That's annoying. I don't know if there's a way to cheat to get rid of that, but it's fine. You know what? I'm a rocket. My girl, yeah, they did. And so what? I also do want to make sure it is wedding day. So I want to, how much food do we have out here actually? You know what? I'm actually going to run a food sale. I want to make sure that I don't leave her table out here when she moves, which she is just moving like right next door, but still. But let's see if we can actually sell everything just so we can have a little bit more simoleons. We don't have a ton right now, actually. We have more than we had, but I wonder if her having a scandal is going to affect her ability to sell things. Ooh, I forgot this pie is like 216 simoleons. Obviously, we have got to start making more pies. Okay, everyone's buying my cupcakes right now, which is fine. They're worth 68, and it is what I had more of, but like, I need y'all to buy this pie. Oh, she got a positive sentiment with Josiah. Yeah, I'm trying to decide because like I said, I want her to meet different Sims, like for all of her like future relationships. But I'm wondering if maybe we should like save Josiah as like a final option. She's feeling sad from being around someone sad, and then of course she is embarrassed because we got extorted, which is again very annoying. I haven't really played a ton since that pack came out, so it's pretty frustrating that happened, but it's whatever. We made a little bit of simoleons and we sold we have 3 things left. She's heading to her wedding as soon as we get done with this sale, so I think that's fine. Her needs are good, so I'm not worried about that. Honestly, I feel like her scandal probably should be that she's pregnant at her wedding. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just don't think it's what Carolina would want. Like, I think she's kind of trying to, you know, portray a little bit of a different look. And so I think that she wouldn't be like the biggest fan of that, but it's fine. They'll be fine. We only have 1 thing left, so Tybalt could have bought it, but whatever. Okay, food sale is complete. Why don't we just clear the table and then, okay, let's just start our wedding. I was gonna try to get her to put it in her inventory before the wedding, but she wouldn't. That's fine. As always, it's time to see how My Wedding Story's wedding plays out. Always my favorite game because the options endless. Let's pause real quick and let's go ahead and change her outfit. There we go. We have our girl in her wedding outfit. And so I feel like anytime you're running one of these, we need to go ahead and let's do ceremony activities. Let's get everyone to please take their seat. So yeah, we'll get everyone to sit down and then we will send down 1 sim. We'll send Haley down the aisle and then we'll send down, oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, let's send down Haley. Oh wait, is there an option to send? Okay, but I did have a sim selected. Okay, whatever. And then we'll send down Seth. Insider. Okay, sure. And then we'll send down me. Okay, so Haley's down the aisle. And then hopefully Seth will walk down. Okay, whatever. We'll walk down. And people have started to stand up. But hopefully they're not moving around. And then let's go ahead and have these 2 exchange bows and kiss. They are just sitting here together, but that's, you know, whatever. They've checked off walking down the aisle. Hopefully these 2 will move. Please take our seats again, everyone. Oh, why is he heartbroken? Haley, get in your chair. Haley, get in your seat. Okay, well, Haley's a little bit in the way, but that's fine. It's fine. We're covered in a fog of bad will. Our sim of honor is standing directly in front of us as we exchange our vow. A little baby bump is showing. She looks so cute. Ooh, wow. Okay, this is awkward. This is the most awkward wedding I've had. But sure. Let's toggle off the effect. Oh my gosh. Congratulate on marriage. That's insane. I've been thinking about it a lot and I wanted to ask if you'd like to live together. I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, realistically, we're moving into his home. So yeah. I mean, yeah. I can't remember if it usually asks. I think it doesn't usually ask during the wedding. I think it usually asks like at the end. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up, but honestly, how much more can you mess up on My Wedding Story's wedding? You know what I mean? It's already messed up. Okay. Yep. No, that ended our wedding. That ended our wedding. Just if anyone was curious, that ended the wedding. That's honestly, yeah. You know what? You know what? Sure. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up here. We are officially married. We do have 43,000 simoleons, so we will be able to afford our bakery and buy that. We are also in, I believe, our second trimester, so we will probably have the baby in the next part. So let me know potential names that you have in mind for this little new boo. You know what? Actually, before I end this part, there is one thing we should probably do, and that's tell Seth that we're pregnant. We haven't actually done that. So I think that is the last thing we should do, and then we can wrap it up because our husband is, you know, not even dressed for our wedding anymore. But I think that the last thing we have to do to end this not exactly perfect part is share the big news and tell him that we're pregnant. And he's not happy. Okay. All right. Well, with that, and with that little bit of news, I'm going to wrap this up here. He doesn't want a baby. We just got married, and these two are gonna have to figure it out. So let me know what you think we should do since our little love bug has married someone who doesn't want kids and she's already pregnant. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. I appreciate each and every one of you who take a little bit of time out of your day to hang out here with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.